artist, I'm Mariana Olson, and today we're drawing a nativity scene. Are you ready? Let's do this! Okay, we're gonna need paper, something to color with. I'm using markers, and something to draw with. I will use a black marker that you can change for a pencil. We're gonna start folding the paper in half. Then we're gonna take the bottom part and fold in half again. Now we're gonna flip it over and fold one more time. And then we're gonna open it, we're gonna flip it, and we're gonna start drawing right here. We're gonna leave a space on the top, and from here we're gonna start doing the hay that is gonna be the roof of the stable. I wanna start doing these curves that go down. They can be a little different in size. We're gonna stop right there, and now we're gonna go to the top, leaving a space in between them right here. Now let's go to the other side, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go to the right, doing these curves. Now from this point, let's go back here. We're gonna leave the same space that we did in the other side. We're gonna go up doing these curves right there. Remember that the curves don't have to be perfect, okay? Now let's do the doors. We're gonna do a line across from left to right, and this line is a horizontal line. We're gonna cross the folding part until we touch the other side. Now we're gonna do lines that go down in a vertical way, and we're gonna do these lines to go down and leaving the same space in between them. The next thing we're gonna do is gonna be down here where grass or a little bit of hay, and we're gonna start doing triangle shapes. Let's start to the left, going up and down with the marker, and they can be different sizes. Now let's do the same thing to the right. We're gonna do these triangles going to the right side. We're gonna start doing the doors. We're gonna do lines in each side, and for these lines I want to rotate my paper so it's easy for me to do it a little bit more straight. We're gonna go from this part of the hay to down here. Now let's flip the paper to the other side, and we're gonna do a second line leaving a space, and we're gonna go from the bottom to the top there. Next thing is gonna be here, the center. We're gonna do two little circles for the doorknobs. Right here, one in each side of the folding part, and in the middle we're gonna put a little dot. Next, we're gonna do the door here, and we're gonna leave a space, and we're gonna do one more line. So you can turn your paper again or rotate your paper again and do another line. And let's do the same here on the bottom. Let's put one more line. And the last line we're gonna do is gonna be a horizontal line. In this line, we're gonna turn the paper again, and we're gonna go down. We're gonna go from the bottom to the top. That's it. That's all we're gonna do for the outside. Now we can open the paper, and we're gonna start building the star, okay? We're gonna start with a letter V, an upside down letter V, and we're gonna go from one side to the folding part to the other. Next, we're gonna do two more, and these ones are gonna be thinner and smaller in each side. Let's do one more in this side here in the middle. We're gonna go one and two, and now we're gonna copy these two little ones that are kind of like sideways, one and two. And we're gonna finish the star doing a big letter V like this one. Now this time pointing down here on the point on the folding part and going up. Now we're gonna connect this line with this side, and we're gonna turn the paper a little bit, and we're gonna start making these curves again from the star to the left side. And let's do the same with the curves pointing now to the right side. Okay, now let's do the lines on the bottom here, and we're gonna start doing curves that go pointing down, and they're gonna go underneath the star, going to the other side and connecting. Let's connect this line also, and we're gonna turn our paper again, and we're gonna do a line that go from side to side. We're gonna go really slow, or you can use a ruler if you prefer to do this with a ruler. Next thing, we're gonna do more lines like this one's on here. So we're gonna try to leave the same space in the middle, and this part is going a little fast, but remember, you can stop the video if you wanna finish this part. Now we can start drawing our characters, and we're gonna start in the middle doing baby Jesus. So I'm gonna do a little circle here on the center of the paper, and this is right at the folding part. We're gonna do a curve for his hair, and we're gonna do 2 tiny little dots for his eyes, and I'm doing this with the tip of the marker. Okay, so the lines are thinner. Now let's do a U shape underneath for his body, and this is gonna look like this. We're gonna add a couple lines here just to make it look like his blanket, or his wrap in their blanket. And the next thing is gonna do Mary. We're gonna leave a space, and we're gonna do an oval shape this time for her head, and we're gonna do a curve with the little lines on the top. Let's do 2 little lines with 2 dots, the nose and the mouth. Now let's do the body, and we're gonna do 1 line that goes down, and in the other side the same thing. And we're gonna join these 2 on the bottom with a curved line. For the hands, we're gonna do 1 and 2, 1 and 2 lines. We're gonna join them here and here. And for the hands, she's holding her hand, so we're gonna do 1 U shape, upside down letter U, and 1 C shape. And from the other hand, we're just gonna do 1, and we can connect this little one too. The next one is gonna be the veil that she's wearing around her head, and we're just gonna go around with a U shape. Let's do now Joseph, and we're gonna do the same thing for the face. We're gonna start with an oval shape. Now let's do here his hair with little curves that go up, 2 little eyes with 2 dots, nose, and he has a beard. So we are going to do first a line that goes from here to down, another one here if you still have a space, and we're gonna join these 2 with a curve that goes underneath the nose. And here we're gonna just do a little smile. The next thing is the body, and we're gonna copy the same step we did with Mary. We're gonna go down, down. Now for his arms, we're gonna do 1 and 2, 1 and 2 lines. Let's join them here also. And for the hands, we're gonna do the same steps. We're gonna start with an upside down letter U and a letter C, a backwards letter C, and then we just close these 2. We're gonna close the bottom with a curved line, and we're gonna do kind of like the same idea of a veil over his head, but this time we're gonna do 2 more lines. So we're gonna do a little bit different. So we're gonna do a curve around his head, and from here we're gonna do a line that goes down, and in the other side too. We're gonna finish this scene doing here first the grass that go from side to side, and you can just do lines that go up and down until we get to the other side going underneath the characters. Okay, and let's do here the hay that is around baby Jesus, and so we're gonna do triangles, little triangles around him, just like that. And the last thing we're gonna do here is to close these lines here. So we're gonna rotate the paper again, and we're gonna do the line, and you can follow the folding part just to have a guide. And let's do the same thing in the other side, and we're doing this just to make it look more like the doors. And that's it, we're finished. We finished this nativity scene, and I want to show you how this is look when we close it, and here is when we open it. Now my favorite part is coming. Let's color. Okay, little artist, we are done. This is how my drawing turned out with the colors that I choose. Let's see how it looks when we open it. This is how it looks. So here's where you can stop the video if you want to copy some of the colors I used, or you can change all of these ones. You can see how here I leave some space in white for the stars to shine, and around baby Jesus I also add little lines here that show kind of like shiny. And I use a white crayon, or you can use a white permanent marker if you have one to do this. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more lessons step by step and easy like this one. See you next time!